This week's exciting episode of Inside Mbombela is proudly brought to you by Gussie Flow Purified Waters, a sense of local pride, hydration, trust, purity, and fluid movement. Those are all the things that Gussie Flow brings to the table. Don't forget to call them and actually get Victor to help you guys out with your next event.
Hello, guys. This is Victor Nkambule, founder and owner of Flow. You're watching Inside Mbombela.
Welcome to this week's exciting episode of Inside Mbombela. I'm your host, LeoGrant. On this week's hot seat, we've got Victor Nkambule, founder and owner of Gussie Flow Purified Waters. Welcome to Inside Mbombela, good sir. Please introduce yourself to my people.
Thank you. My name is Victor Nkambule. I'm the founder and owner of Flow Purified Water.
That's dope. I feel like we have the coolest looking parrot in the studio today because he literally just said exactly what I just did. But that's another story altogether. Welcome to Inside Mbombela, good sir.
Thank you.
For sure, Mika. Victor, let's get right down to it. What do you source your water?
Municipal water.
Municipal water. So you get normal municipal water, then you add the magnesium, the copper, and the sulfates, and all of that.
No. I don't add anything.
Okay.
I just use reverse osmosis.
Reverse osmosis to now add the nutrients and take out all of the bad stuff, including fluoride. Fluoride is bad for us.
Yes, bad for us.
You know, it's so crazy that all toothpastes, they've been telling us for 25 years that Colgate with fluoride.
Yeah.
And yes, please do keep the Colgate in there because it is one of their key ingredients in there. So yes, Colgate with fluoride. So when you tell people now that fluoride is bad for you, it's like when somehow it doesn't sound like a believable story.
Yeah.
So Victor, you could have chosen any business to flow into. I like that. You could have chosen any business to flow into. Why the water game? Like what do you know that we don't?
Nothing personal. You know, I was working at the Kruger National Park for the longest of time. So I used to take a water bottle with me, which I sourced from the tap. So I put the water bottle on the freezer. When I take it in the morning, it's frozen.
Yes.
So by 2 o'clock, when the water is almost finished,
Yeah.
you see something beneath.
Hiding there, like sediment
So,
some
yeah,
brownish.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I thought, man, this water that we're drinking is not good. It's not clean enough.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I had to tap in.
Okay. So you left Sandparks?
No, I was a contractor there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No. The minute you said Kruger Parks, I saw Sandparks. So
Yeah.
my brain is wired like that. The water industry in South Africa, is it now regulated? Because I remember that a few years back, there was a scandal that people were just bottling water from their kitchen taps
Yeah.
and just printing labels. Their only expense was to print the labels. Okay. So do they have inspectors? Do you have to pay a fee? How does the whole process work?
Yeah, you have to pay a fee. There are inspectors that usually comes every now and then and check if your water stay on standard or on par of what is written on your label.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a South African National Water Board
Okay.
that usually does that checks.
Huh. Okay. I want to get the difficult questions out of the way before so that we can have fun with this whole thing. So bear with me. How big was the fight between you and your wife when you tell them, Scott, I'm leaving my job. Yes, I know I studied for that. Yes, I know it's a bad idea. So according to you, but I'm leaving the job. We're going to the water game. How big was that fight?
Actually, I'm a lucky one because I've been thinking of leaving my job for a long time. I had some other business that I was doing on the side while
Yes.
working. So whenever I told my wife that I wanted to leave the job and focus on this business, she she was so negative. But the minute I told her that I want to get into water business, he said to me, "When are you submitting the resignation letter?"
Resignation letter.
So she was so supportive.
So she was part and parcel of the brain trust to say, yes, Nene, yes, daddy, we're gonna do this challenge.
Yes.
Huh. Actually, that's impressive because I believe if more men, mostly black men, had as this support system, then we would be a lot further than we are today. But
Yeah.
but that's just me. Some humble opinion. Do not crucify me. Humble opinion. Okay, Galebo. Okay, cool. So Mr. Nkambule, it sounds to me like you've always been a keen businessman. Where do you got you? Where do you think you got that gene from? Like Libele or Nkupego? Like which was it?
We can't say incapable, but actually, from an early age, I didn't see myself working, especially for a white man, for the whole of my life. You know what happened? I remember my father worked for a certain company for 30 years. He was the driver of that company. On his last year, he was only promoted to be a trainer driver. So I said to myself, no man,
There has to be
I can't work for a company for the whole of my life. I have to do something and leave a legacy for my family.
facts. Facts.
So venturing into this business, I thought that is it a legacy.
You want to build something
Yeah,
that you can call your own.
that I can call my own.
I think that's
Victor, Leo has already asked you this, but I want you to elaborate more. Why water? You could have sold clothes, you could have sold why specifically water?
You know what, my guy? I have my cousin who's in Johannesburg. He's driving a water can, delivering water around Johannesburg. You know, people around Johannesburg, most of them, you'll find them carrying water containers,
yes.
1 liter, 5 liter, to go and refill water. Because water that we're drinking is not good.
Tap water.
Yeah, tap water is not good. Yes, our government is doing so much to purify the water, but sometimes when you open the water, you just pour it on your glass, you see the chlorine. It's not nice. So water is very powerful, and I had a chance to go into social media. You know, I'm not into social media that much,
Fair enough.
but the guys that I follow usually, more especially on TikTok, there's a guy who said to us, guys, this year, early 2024, it was last year, December. He said, 2024,
Yes.
guys, open a water business, sell water. There is when I started to research more about water business.
Okay. But we are told that the South Africa has got a blue is it blue standard? Blue standard where I think we are one of only three countries worldwide that we have drinkable tap water.
Yeah,
So what you're saying is that as good as it is, it could be better, which is where you come in.
yeah.
Ah, okay, I like that. I like that. Um, so now, Mr. Ngambule, to tell me this, um, water scarcity. You just mentioned the whole Joburg problem, and I lived in Begersford for a while. There's no water there now, as a whole. I mean, I know good to the 75% of the world we live in is 75% of it is salty water. So, and some has even gone as far as to say that the next world war will be fought over clean, drinkable water. Is that some of the motivation that went into the back of your mind when you were actually doing research to start this, or Valen J, you just followed your heart and that's that?
I just followed my heart. Water scarcity, yes, is there, but presently, I just followed my heart.
Okay. Well, it makes sense that you would follow your heart because you. I've been in the Kruger, I love going to the Kruger. And no matter how solid block of ice you had, Excel,
Yeah.
come 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Vebenje, yeah, even in winter, it's hot. So it's already melted, Vebenje. So you had to go through that. Okay, Mr. Nkambule, let's go to bigger, better things. Tell me about the name, Kasi Flow. Who or how did you come up with the name? I think it's one of the coolest names I've ever heard of. You sound like a group of Kasi rappers, like Kasi Flow. I want to. Oh, yeah, anyway, that's me. So how did you come up with the name?
Okay, the name Castle actually, I wanted to the people where I come from.
Yes.
My machine or my plant is at Pinari.
Yes.
I wanted the people to feel a sense of
Belonging.
yeah, a sense of belonging.
Yes.
So the name Kasi. Then flow.
In
When you drink
relation
water, it
to.
just flows.
Huh. Okay. And who worked on your logo?
My child. She's 20 years deep.
Okay.
She's 20 years. Fortunately enough, she's doing IT. So when I came up with the name, I said to her, please, will you design a logo
Yes.
that's going to be attractive
Yes.
to people?
Yes.
Then she gave me 4 logos.
Yes.
But this one,
It's the one that
I just
caught your
put
eye.
it and make it, or put it on my screen,
Yes.
on my phone screen, yeah. So she's the one that came with the design.
No, that's dope. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Actually,
I like
she
that.
was supposed to be here, but she had other commitments.
It is December. We understand.
Yeah.
We do understand. And no matter, I like your work, ne? We love your work. Like honestly speaking, I don't know where you are, how deep you are into the IT game, but I think that you're destined for greatness. This is simple, eye-catching, but it's clean and it's beautiful, and I like it. Kudos to you.
Thanks.
Mr. Victor, have you ever tried to get this your water on supermarket shelves?
Presently, no, not because my business is only 3 months old.
Okay.
I only started in September,
Okay.
so it's 3 months old. But when times go on, I want it to be on the supermarket shelf. No matter there are a lot of red tapes.
Yes.
If you approach your USAFE, we've got our USAFE in our casas.
Yes.
If you approach your USAFE, tell them I've got this product, this is my paperwork, everything. They're gonna tell you that we don't buy. We've got a central buyer in head office.
That's true.
You have to approach the central buyer.
Well, I believe all supermarket chains have got a distribution system.
Yeah.
So the DC buys from all suppliers, and they have everything stocked at the DC. And every week or every 4 days or whenever stock is needed, the DC trucks leaves. This is for everybody, whether it's the Shoprite group or whatever group. They move from there into it. So they didn't lie to you, and for it is T's and C's do apply.
Yeah.
T's and C's do apply. So no, at all.
I'm gonna tell you something. There's this issue that is happening now of my friend, they must go, my friend must go because they are selling our kids or they are killing our kids. You know the story or what I have in mind. Your big supermarkets or your big retails,
Yes.
they want to enter or they want to enter into our locations.
Yes.
They want to operate these plazas.
Yes.
So what makes me uncomfortable is when they do get the chance and operate these plazas, we won't be selling because I have to go to the
DC.
distribution, yeah, and do everything. But now with all my friends, you just bring that water to them. Guys, support me. I'm here in Kasi, support me. They just buy. So once they are out of our locations, it's
Yes.
gonna be difficult.
It's crazy when you look when you say it that way that everything has got two sides. There's no such thing as good news or bad news.
Yeah.
It just depends on where you are sitting or standing at that moment when you receive it. So I know that it is a movement where people are saying bring back the gassy economy, and I'm all for that. But how can we bring back something we never owned in the first place? That's my question.
My question is, so currently the woman friend allow you to sell to them and distribute cash flow.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you start that? How did you start that relationship with them?
Just I went to them, talked to them, I told them about my product. That I'm here. I'm from Kasi. My product is this and that. They said to me, bring it on. I just took it to them. So usually they compare it with your Bonaqua or Oasis. I just told them, just give me a pint of Bonaqua, and I take this my pint and took it to the lab for testing. It's the same because the machine that we're using is the same machine, especially the RO machine. How do they test?
No, it's dope. I like that. It actually tastes like water.
Yeah.
It actually does taste like water. Like I can't taste anything else except water, which is exactly how it should be. I know it's a weird statement to say, but yeah, I just taste water. It's beautiful. No, well done, well done. I can put my rubber stamp on this one.
Thanks.
What type of support system do you think you need to grow your business further?
Actually, all I need is people to support me. People to support me. I'm open to any suggestions. Before I opened this business, I went to town
Yes,
to the people who were busy doing water,
yes,
especially H2O. That guy, the manager or the owner of that company, helped me a lot. It's in town in the Riverside Industrial.
yes.
They supply, install the machines. They also service the machines. So before buying my machine, I went to him, I sat down with him. He was so open. He gave me all the things that I needed to do.
Okay.
I was aiming to buy the machine from him. Unfortunately, it was a little bit expensive. So I had to source it somewhere.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, Mr. Victor. Let's get a bit personal, Gangani, because this only you can answer this particular question. But what are the challenges of being the owner operator of Gasiflow Purified Waters?
Okay, the main challenge were the people, the clients, especially the people who consume my water.
Yes.
Whenever they come to an outlet which is selling this water, they buy the water, they drink it, they say, "Oh man, this water, you some chemical is not balanced, whatever." Then I had to convince the people who are selling my water that no, in reverse osmosis, you don't put any chemical. You
Yes.
don't put
You
any
take out the bad stuff.
you take out
only.
the bad stuff.
Yes.
But our people, they are so scared. Something which comes from their own, they think it's not better.
That's
They
true.
prefer, yes,
It's sad. Well, actually, you know what? I want to say it's sad, but no. Credit where credit is due. White people played their game.
yeah,
They played their game so successfully that they made black people question everything that's black and wholeheartedly assume until I accept everything that's white as being better. I love so much when they get scammed as well by white people these days. And some, no, no. Anyway, that's just me. So your challenge is really it's the client base because they don't actually believe the product is as good as you say. That's crazy. That is crazy. So growth pattern. Where to from here?
I gave myself 2 years.
Yes, sir.
In 2 years' time, I want to see myself in town operating one of the biggest water purification system
Yes.
in Bumagang
Oh,
in 2 years' time.
that's ambitious. I like that.
Yeah.
Usmana Novani, I want to believe that it's a one-man show, but there's so many moving parts. There's so many moving parts. Like, what does your support system look like? Like, who are you with? Who are you working with?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes, sir.
I have a very supportive family. I have a very, very supportive family. Just like today,
Yes,
I
sir.
was supposed to be at work
Yes.
because this business that I'm doing is a 24/7 business.
No days off.
Today, I didn't go. I just got orders. I phoned my cousin, my brother at home. Please take a car, go and deliver there. So I've got a supportive family. I work with my family for now.
Well, actually, I think that's
My
all you need.
my daughter,
Yes.
Norma Temba,
Yes.
she's the one who's doing marketing. She's the one who's doing marketing. I just come here and there, but she's the one who's doing marketing.
Wow.
So she was supposed to be here.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna be here one day.
No, that's fine. I can't wait for the follow-up interview.
Yeah.
When we have Norma Temba, and
Yeah.
then you get to look at your baby doing all the Lord's work, literally so. Literally so. So dude, I've always have the question. Sorry for calling you dude. I'm getting too comfortable now. Mr. Nkambule, how difficult it is to carbonate water? It's a question that I've always had, and I've never had an avenue to actually ask.
Okay, I'm not doing carbonated water
Currently.
but it's not that difficult.
Yes.
That's where I want to venture into.
Yes.
Just like yesterday, we talked about that. I was with Stero and Sis, we talked about that. So I just went online and checked on the machines for carbonated water. I found that the cheapest machine is running at about 98,000. It's an industrial one.
Okay.
It's going up to 200,000. So I think it's not that difficult.
So how many bottles would such a machine be able to bottle? Let's just say in an hour.
The 98,000 one is 500 liters per hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of merchandise. Like whoa. Okay. So Mr. Ngambole, if you think if you were to speak to somebody out there who's listening, you never know where the next helping hand is gonna come from. What would you request out of them?
They must help me with marketing.
Yes, sir.
I want to go into government, but I don't need their funding currently.
Yes.
But I need them to support me
Mm.
with marketing.
Yes.
So that I can get into those big retail companies.
Okay.
That's where I want to go. You know what? I'm modeling my business through Sbosiso, DJ Sbo. I was so amazed that some of the retail companies, some of the retail stores don't have more fire on their shelves.
Yeah, they still don't.
Yeah. So if the government can just step in, if someone
Yes.
who's got contact or who's got connection can just step in
Yes.
and help us so that we can get there.
Wait a minute. So wait, Victor, do you think there's anything that we left out? Anything that you wanted to touch on?
Let's talk about the pricing.
Okay, pricing.
Yeah.
Pricing.
And the challenges that I had. You know what? When I did research
Yes.
on water,
Yes.
I wasn't aware that we only got two companies that are supplying bottles, empty bottles, around Mbombela. We only got two companies, of which their prices are a bit high.
Okay.
Yeah, their prices are a bit high. So if I have to source bottles, I source them from Johannesburg.
Mm.
If I courier them, I'm paying maybe 5,000 for transportation.
Yes.
Because bottles the whole baki is just to load bottles only. So if someone around or somewhere knows where they buy, where I can source
Cheaper alternatives.
cheaper, yes.
Victor, so do you only sell bulk or units?
People that are walking in can buy in units. The 10 liters going for 10 rand, or the 1.5 liters is going for 10 rand. You'll find it ice cold, sometimes iced.
Ooh,
Then the 500 ml is going for 5 rand.
nice one.
Another thing, guys.
Yeah.
We also have ice, not just ice, but
Purified ice.
Purified ice. When
Anything
it comes
else,
to ice, it's always Black Friday because we're selling 10 rand per pack, 2 kg. Where can you get that? Where can you get that?
I'm walking to your place and getting the 4
Yeah,
kilos
yeah,
in
yeah.
like honestly speaking, the sharp. Okay. I know. I think that's it, my guy.
I also support people who, especially the people that are earning 350 from government.
Yes, sir.
If you've got a small freezer at your home, you come to me, I give you 10 pack, 8 rand each, you go and sell it for 15 rand, of which your profit is 70 rand. From the 350, you just take out 80 rand, you buy 10 pack,
Yeah.
you're gonna make 150,
150.
of which is 70 rand is a profit.
Okay. Okay. No. Well, it's called World Wide Web for a reason. So, Valenje, it's like this interlocking web where I know somebody out there is listening, and hopefully they can lend a helping hand, even if it's just providing a link. Like, follow this link; these guys can help. That's all. That's all that we need. So, I don't know, guys. Two things that I'm gonna tell you. One, these water, the water that I'm having right now, this was not sponsored. We bought the shit. So I got it. We support local institutions, and I don't want anybody to tell you any lies. We support local businesses. Everybody you have seen on these cameras, we've actually lent a helping hand to help them get bigger and better, bit by bit, but we're getting there. Number two, next event that you guys are having, it doesn't make sense to go to Marco and buy your expensive, you know? Call Victor. Call Victor. Number is on the bottom. He's gonna give us the numbers anyway. We'll never know, including everything. So yeah, call him and let's see what if we can make magic happen. Victor, Shem, I'm sorry, Shem. How does one get a hold of you? Like if they want to place a order of 500 bottles, how do they get a hold of Victor Nkambule?
On the bottle, there are 2 numbers.
Yes, sir.
Cell phone numbers. Both are on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
It's 079 802 5957. That's my number.
Yes, sir.
The other one is 082 849 1510. That's my daughter's number.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And she's the one with the marketing brain to actually pull it all together. Okay, beautiful. I like that. Mr. Nkambule, thank you for joining us on Inside Mbombela. You've answered questions I didn't know I had. I don't know if me, but I didn't know I had these questions, but you still managed to answer them. So yes, please, ladies and gents, thank you for joining us this week. Do not forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And let's see if we can make this man make Gussie flow. LeoGrant out.